Make sure you call me every day, get good grades, do good in volleyball, make good choices, and go out and have fun. I'm so proud of you and I love you so much with all of my heart. Those were the last words my mother said to me on the very first day of college. I knew this was a new beginning for me. No more parents to bug me every 5 minutes to take out the trash, to watch my siblings, or to clean the dirty dog poop smelling bathrooms. I was a free man, or so I thought. Every day since then has been the same. I call my mother to check in with her about my day. She asks me how I'm doing, tells me she misses me, and reminds me what I need to do, whether it is schoolwork, go out with friends, or focus more on sports. For the past 18 years of my life, my mother has constantly been telling me what to do in ways that it conveniences her daily schedule or what she wants. On August 9th, 2015 was the first time I thought I was a free man. But my mother shot down any thoughts of that as fast as that day came, from adolescence to manhood. I thought that I could finally be my own boss and do what I wanted to do. But still, I hear her saying, "Did you wash the dishes? Did you clean the bathroom? Or even watch your siblings while I go to work?" Although I do not mind, I just felt like a little kid and that she was never really going to let me grow up. A couple weeks later, I realized I'm finally going to college and I will be away from my family and I won't have to listen to anybody ever again for a whole year. I was so excited I could not wait till I was finally free. Once that day finally came, I was very happy that the first day I was free, I stayed up late and hung out with friends. Well, at least that's what I did in my dreams. I was still underneath her power even over here. I stayed in my room and talked to my mother on the phone that night. From that day forward, I knew nothing was going to change. I call my mother once a day to check in with her because I know it'll break her heart if I do not call. I once tried not to call her for the day, and the next day did not go very well. I called her that following day and she asked me what I did the day before and yelled at me for not calling her because to her I did not have anything better to do during certain periods of time during the day, even though I had two tests, homework due, a presentation for another class, lifting, and practice that day. She said during my 1 hour breaks between classes I should have called her, but I was prepping things for my next class. From that day forward, I knew if I didn't call, it would be a rude awakening for me. As much as I wanted to be a rebel and just not talk to her so much, because I have better things to do, sometimes I knew it was better to just call. It was a lot easier to talk instead of walk the walk. Although I know that what truly is important and my parents influence my decision quite often, my parents sometimes want me to have fun and experience life in college, but to be the kid they want me to be and they think that I am, I say no and tell them school is more important. But I know I really want to go have fun and not put school first because I am a normal kid who just wants to have fun. This negative influence plays a big toll on my life as a college student. As a first generation student whose parents didn't go to college and has parents who confuse their child about what truly is important about college, it is tough. All my parents want from me is to excel in school, but may not enforce it all the time. They talk to me about sports and social life, but never really about school. My mother gives me mixed signals when it comes to what is truly important. One day she'll say school is my first priority, then the next say it's sports. Other days she'll say it's family, and even sometimes she'll say going out and socializing is more important than everything. When she talks to me about this specific subject, I get really confused, even if I know what truly is important. I get confused not because I believe her, but because my brain tells me school is more important, but everything else tells me whatever she says is important. It causes a dilemma for me because I don't know what to do and I do not want to disappoint her or hurt her feelings. But I want to do what I want to do. I love my parents with all my heart, but sometimes the things they tell me hurts me more than it benefits me. My mom told me that I stay too much in my room, but I told her it's fine because I don't like going out and I just don't find a lot of people here who I can really connect to. She keeps telling me that I need to go out and that staying in my room and doing my homework all the time and not socializing is bad. I tell her I stay in my room because of homework, but sometimes really it's just because I don't feel welcomed and would much rather watch Netflix. I know they only want the best for me, but I need to focus more on schoolwork rather than anything else right now. I know they only want the best for me, but I need to focus more on schoolwork rather than anything else right now, is what I tell her. The amount of sleep I get per night because I am so stressed and I'm trying to please everyone is about 4 to 5 hours. I try to sleep more, but I cannot because I have homework to finish. With all this stress, it affects my grades negatively and makes me feel ashamed of being myself. I want to change this very badly, but I don't want to hurt my family. Writing and reflecting about this topic has opened up my eyes to realize that I do not have my head on straight. I talk the talk, but I do not walk the walk. It is so much easier to know what must be done instead of actually doing it. My parents just make it a little harder, but I cannot put the full blame on them because I need to have better time management. This whole time I blame them when it's really my fault. As a new adult, I am held responsible for my actions and my life. Although my parents do make it a little bit more difficult, they do want what's best for me in the end. Whether they say it or not a lot, school is more important than anything else. But it is okay to have fun here and there in life.